I know, I'm sorry, I promised partial nudity in this episode. But my mom still isn't home yet. She's been on a business trip or whatever, and it's really hard to measure yourself and also shoot with the camera and all that kind of stuff. So, I figure I will show you what I'm gonna have for my late lunch. If you're wondering, why am I eating a late lunch? Check out my other channel. I just got home from taking my grandmother shopping and all that stuff, because I'm apparently the only one available to do that. So, I have a giant bag of pinto beans. Giant bag, it's like 30 pounds or something. And so I did like 2 pounds or something of it. Like, I don't remember. But anyway, I ended up with a giant freaking bag of pinto beans. Which this was full, now it's mostly empty, maybe half capacity. So, took a bunch of salsa and mixed the pinto beans in with that to make this kind of like stewy, thick stuff. I mashed the pinto beans to make them into a paste. So, part of the rules, of course, are you're not supposed to have carbs or whatever in the form of white things like bread or rice, or things that could be white, like brown rice, for example. So this mixture, this concoction, takes care of 2 of those. So you're supposed to eat legumes and beans and stuff to have a small amount of carbs in your bloodstream, so your body doesn't freak out and start making its own carbohydrates out of like fat storage and whatever, and defeating the point of being on a diet. It also takes care of the vegetable component, because it's an organic salsa that is just vegetables, tomatoes and onions and peppers and stuff chopped up. So that's good. And then in this, which, allow me to open it, this is the rest of some salmon and tilapia that I baked for a long time. So I've got meats and proteins and stuff, and I've also been having this muscle milk, actually. I've also been having protein, but this muscle milk is not mine. I use Premier Protein, which these are the bars. To increase, so I'll have either one of those bars or one of the shakes that I have downstairs along with this meal to help increase the amount of protein that I'm taking by an extremely large amount. My thigh is also still pretty sore. I still can't have a full range of motion without it feeling tense or stuff. So apparently I need to do some like bicycling or something after doing a bunch of squats, or like lay on your back and kick your feet for like 20 minutes. That might actually be harder. But doing something like running or biking or cycling or something like that. Or like go to the gym and actually use the elliptical machine. You can't see me, but I'm doing this. This is the elliptical. I got my knees going. Yeah. Hi. So yeah. I'm gonna eat this stuff now. And then I'll be healthy and sexy. That is the idea. So, shopping with my grandmother today. We passed a lot of romance novels because she was looking for a kind of romance novel. Nicholas Sparks, if you're familiar, he wrote The Notebook and A Walk to Remember and Message in a Bottle and all of those that you've probably heard of. So it's not like a Twilight-y, 50 Shades of Grey-y kind of thing with my grandmother. However, those ones have muscular, shirtless dudes on the cover, and I was like, that's it. That's what I want. I want that. So I'm gonna do that. I won't, of course, look like that because my bone structure is way more slender than that, and so you can only build muscle on top of the bone structure. So I won't be able to get those kinds of modeling jobs unless they want like a really slender-looking dude. But yeah, that's the idea. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go eat this food now. Have a wonderful day.